Hey guys, literally, let's go. Tonight is game 4, and this is a special edition sports interview with my friend Randy to discuss the Yankees' humongous comeback last night in game 3 and discuss the two fans that literally ran on the field yesterday and how the big decision from MLB decided to ban them. And we're going to discuss Aaron Judge's humongous big home run in the postseason that gave the Yankees the momentum to tie the game at 6 off the third deck sign and the foul pole. It was a humongous bomb by Aaron Judge because literally this, my opinion, I'm literally pumped up. I was screaming, let's go Aaron Judge. That was a big home run because literally this, he has struggled in the past postseasons, but he has a .445 average in the postseason with 1 home run, now a .531 average, with 11 RBIs and 12 hits that leads MLB. And honestly, this is an amazing accomplishment. He has tied David Ortiz with 8 postseason home runs facing elimination. And that's awesome history to see that Aaron Judge has tied David Ortiz. And my honest opinion, literally it was a massive game. Even though both starters didn't go 3 in the third innings pitch at all, but literally the Blue Jays first started off getting 2 big runs on a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. home run, his 3rd home run in 3 straight postseason games to start the postseason. And then we also saw the Blue Jays score 6 runs and knock out Carlos Rodon. Then we saw this. The Yankees got a RBI double by Giancarlo Stanton, then a sac fly by Stanton, then an RBI double by Aaron Judge, and then Aaron Judge came up to the plate with a big 3-run game-tying home run off the foul pole and third deck sign, and it tied the game. That was an awesome feeling. That was his big postseason moment. And even Derek Jeter and A-Rod both said he needed that, and I understand that, and I agree that he has struggled, but still, he now has a .531 postseason average this year. And even though he's not getting as many home runs, he's still getting a big hits and everything, and he leads MLB with 12 hits in the postseason. And literally, to the fans that ran on the field, that was so stupid. You're now banned from all 30 ballparks, including Yankee Stadium, for now 3 years. That was really dumb of you to do that. And literally this, I think MLB did the right thing by handling this appropriately and everything, because literally fans shouldn't do that. And these games are important for the postseason and for Yankees and everybody. But literally this is an awesome game for the Yankees because now we have Cam Schlittler, who is the 6th rookie to start in a ALDS game facing elimination. He dominated the Red Sox, which is my friend Randy's team. And he had 8 innings pitched, 5 hits, no runs, no walks, 12 strikeouts in his first postseason game. That was the wild card. And now he is going to be starting his 2nd game. Here's my friend Randy to discuss all the cool stuff. And also, we're going to be seeing the Game 5 between the Seattle Mariners and Detroit Tigers in Seattle this Friday. I still can't believe it. Cal Riley hit his first home run ever in the postseason. And I want to say congrats to Cal Riley on doing that. And the Yankees bullpen completely dominated the Blue Jays last night. And literally this from Fernando Cruz, Tim Hill, Devin Williams, David Bednar. Literally this, the whole bullpen completely dominated yesterday. And the Yankees win 9-6. And literally this, Bad Bunny was at the game and he got a foul ball. That was awesome to see. Jimmy Fallon was there. It was really awesome to see. Let's go. Game 4. Here's my friend Randy. So, here's my friend Randy.
Hi, I'm Bronson Reed. I'm playing video games while I'm doing a special gear. Baby.
So, Randy, what do you think of it that the Yankees won Game 3 and they keep their season alive, and now it's Game 4, and to all the Blue Jay fans that were at Yankee Stadium, and now the home field is now in the Yankees' favor, and they say Pat McAfee and all these MLB analysts and other people from all sports are now saying the Yankees' big home run by Aaron Judge, which is the biggest postseason moment that he needed, is now shifting the favor into the Yankees, and all of it is being shifted into New York because of that big home run. What do you think?
First off, start like this. Okay. So, that's the biggest comeback that they had ever in postseason history.
Yep, being down by 5 runs or 5 plus.
Well, it's like, yeah, it was 5+. That's insane, but...
True, you were saying?
But also, I never knew Pat McAfee would, like, bring up, like, you know, anything with, baseball, because shout out to Pat McAfee about the New York Yankees, and shout out to Pat McAfee's Indianapolis Colts, which is the team he played as a kicker, and also Daniel Jones, which is a former Giants player who is now the next Peyton Manning on the Indianapolis Colts. So
yeah.
shout out to Indianapolis Nation. So, even though I'm an Eagles fan, but at the end of the day, I have respect for a lot of teams no matter what. So
yeah.
Except for the Giants. Except for the Giants.
I understand that totally.
Which we stole your quarterback.
I understand that totally. And what do you think of Aaron Judge having a .531 average, 12 hits to lead the postseason, and 6 RBIs, and literally 1 home run, but a .531 average, and he literally showed up big in his big postseason moment, and the Yankees keep their season alive and force a Game 4, which is tonight.
Well, shout out to Aaron Judge for making a good comeback, though. That's insane.
Yeah. And what do you think of him tying David Ortiz?
Like I said, records are made to be broken.
With 8 home runs in the postseason when facing elimination.
Well, records are made to be broken, Brandon, obviously.
Yeah. And what do you think about this? That Jeter and David Ortiz and A-Rod said this shifted all the momentum into the Yankees' favor because of that.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, I like the fact that a Yankee player broke a Red Sox record, though.
And what do you think about the Blue Jay fans were chanting in Yankee Stadium when they went up 6-1 early before the Yankees started coming back with base hits, RBIs, and a home run, but also getting more hits. And for the Blue Jays fans were saying this, Yankees suck and we own your stadium.
Well, guess what, Toronto Blue Jays? You just got demolished by the New York Yankees in the home stadium.
And what do you think of the Blue Jay fans by saying that we own your stadium? So, Randy, you were saying about the fans and about how Judge also broke tied David Ortiz for the most home runs with 8 in postseason history when facing elimination, and the 2 fans running on the field.
I mean, sucks for the fans that ran the field. Yeah, like, they got banned for 3 years.
And?
Shout out to Aaron Judge. Thank you for breaking my favorite player's record. It needed to be broken, and it should have been you.
Yeah, and that was the fastest pitch ever that he hit out for a home run in his career.
Yeah.
And what do you think about, what do you have to say to those fans for doing that in a postseason game, and where the players were, so annoyed from both sides?
I mean, it's stupid. It delays the game, and it really annoys the timing of the game.
And what do you think about this, about how Pat McAfee said Aaron Judge just saved the Yankees season, and how he shouted out the Yankees for doing the best they could and still forcing a Game 4 and not giving up, and how they got more runs on base hits and RBI doubles and 1 home run, but Giancarlo Stanton didn't even strike out as much, and the Blue Jays, acting cocky and everything and ignorant, gave up 3 errors last night.
Yeah, I mean, that sucks for the Blue Jays.
Do you think that jinxed them?
Yes, I think it did.
And what do you think about this? That it's the rookie starting after he dominated your Red Sox to eliminate them, but he is now going to be facing the Blue Jays tonight when the Blue Jays had to pull a bullpen game where they're going to have their unleash all their bullpen arms, which could be bad for them. And what do you think of the Blue Jays unleashing their bullpen, and they're having the pitcher that gave up that home run to Judge last night start the game for them, and they're having the pitcher who gave up 3 home runs in his career to Judge, now 4, starting the game, and their bullpen going to be completely bloated if the Yankees force a Game 5.
I mean, it would be a shame if they don't win, but it would be great if they win, but, like, if they don't win after, like, all this progress they did, I'd be like, this is BS.
I understand that. And what do you think of the Mariners now forcing a Game 5 against the Detroit Tigers?
God damn it.
Hold on. There we go. And what do you think about how the Mariners tied up the series, then took the lead, and they literally now win the series, and they have forced a Game 5? No, the Tigers won Game 4 today and won literally the biggest game of their season to force a Game 5 to move on to the ALCS, the Tigers.
I mean, that would be insane.
And what do you think about how the Yankees now keep their season alive, and what Aaron Judge said? He's like, I blocked out all the noise and that I wanted to just focus on getting the win. And the Yankees' mantra was win today, win today. What do you think of that?
That's stupid. Like, win today,
Like, I mean, it was like the same mantra as Joe Torre said that helped them win the World Series.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that speech.
Yeah. And what do you think of them using the same thing that Joe Torre said?
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
And what do you think about this? The bullpen for the Blue Jays. Do you think they're a little, like now, a little worried now that the Yankees now know what their pitches are and know how to beat the Blue Jays? And do you think the Blue Jays are being cocky?
100%. They're definitely shook.
What do you think?
100% shook.
Do you think the Yankees sent a message?
Oh yeah, 100%.
What do you think their message was?
What is that?
What do you think their Yankees message they sent to the Blue Jays?
We're coming back from that L that we had last year's World Series, though.
And do you think the Blue Jays are like, oh, you're not going to be able to do it because you haven't?
I mean, who knows?
And what do you think of it that they are the first team ever to be down by 5+ runs to win the game after being down by that much, and no other team has ever done it, and everyone in baseball would have been 0 for 34?
Sucks to be you.
And what do you think about this? The Phillies are down 2-0 against the Dodgers, and they need to win 3 games to force a Game 5 against the Dodgers to move on to the NLCS.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Do you think the Phillies could do it?
I don't know, maybe.
And what do you think of what Pat McAfee was saying about, like, how literally his thoughts, even though he's not a baseball fan, but how he talked about how Aaron Judge's home run changed the momentum?
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
And what did you think of Pat McAfee's crew talking about it when you heard it today?
I liked it. I actually liked it. It was pretty cool.
What did you think was cool, what they said?
He had a lot of known facts, everything he said.
True. And what do you think about how Aaron Judge said, I blocked out the noise, and then when it was over, that's when I heard everything?
I mean, he's a smart player. He's not stupid. He has a very good education. Why do you think he went to college to play sports? Because he knows what he's supposed to do as a professional.
That's true. And what do you think about how the young rookie who dominated in his first postseason start and is now in history with Pedro Martinez, Roger Clemens, and all these other pitchers, and he's the first ever rookie to ever have 12 strikeouts and 8 shutout innings in the postseason, in his first ever postseason game. That was against Boston.
I give the hats off to him. Good job, kid. You beat the ball for the Red Sox in your rookie year. That's an improvement, kid.
True.
People work. Don't take any easy way outs. Work hard. Strive for that hard work. Because here's 3 things. You guys look at it. You have to work for the third shift, work the full pay. No matter what, there's always bad things that happen for good reasons.
True.
But you have to go from the highs and lows. So you gotta go high from being broke, and then you just gotta work hard to make it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So always remember that. Work the third shift, earn your own way, don't take the easy way out, always work hard. Those are the steps.
That's true. And
nothing when you don't earn it.
yeah. And what do you think about this, Randy? About that story how you told about talking about the not being able to play, what was it about football, I think it was, you said?
Oh yeah, I wanted to play football, but the thing is, because now that I'm 30, no one's gonna summon a 30-year-old man. The thing was, I want to play basketball and I want to play football, to be honest.
I understand.
But listen here, guys. I just got harassed by Karen yesterday. Hi, Karen. Hope you see this video. The thing is, I tried to de-escalate the freaking whole situation. At the end of the day, she went the whole 9 yards. So the thing is, if you see this woman, never talk about my mom. Never say things like that, because at the end of the day, you don't know if someone's mom is deceased. You don't know if the mom walked out on someone.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, you went off the deep end in a freaking public park. I said multiple times, complain to the town. Don't complain to me. Complain to the town.
I understand.
And then you have to go the whole 9 yards while I'm a person with a disability. I have ADHD, I have a mood disorder, and I have a genetic disability that's treated, but I still have it.
Mm-hmm.
After a person of a disability, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I understand.
If anybody knows this park, maybe you should know that house that's right by the baseball field, it's Babylon Park. It's in a public area where there's a playground and multiple baseball fields, and there's houses around it.
Uh-huh.
But if anybody knows that place and knows that woman, maybe confront that woman who harassed me and disrespect me and had another man come at me like he was going to hit me. If you see this 2-man, I dare you to hit me, because at the end of the day, I will call 911. I have witnesses that were with me. I had my friends. You're lucky they didn't record this, but I'm telling you this now. As my First and Fifth Amendment right, I did nothing that I broke the law. You have nothing against me. You want to listen to Karen? Get yourself in that situation too, buddy.
That's true.
At the end of the day, this is like how my life is. I get judged. The way I look.
And you don't deserve that. And also, I do.
I work hard. I put my mind to my job. No matter how much stuff I've gone through, at the end of the day, I just look at the bright side. I watch sports. I play it. Just to block out the negativity. And that's
I understand. I'm glad that you told your story about it. And plus, I want to know, what do you think about how you still play sports and you love watching sports? What do you think about how the postseason is already almost over, where we're going to go past the ALDS, then to the ALCS, then the NLCS, and then the World Series?
It kind of hurts me because right now,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at it, summer's already over. It's already the postseason. Then we have the World Series. So after the World Series is over, that's the end of baseball until next season. And that really bums me out if you look at it. Mm-hmm. Summer ends so fast, but winter lasts longer.
That's true.
After baseball, we have football, basketball, hockey, and that's basically it.
I understand that. And the Islanders start tomorrow. That's what I heard.
Yay! Good luck, Islanders. You're going to have a worse season like you did last year.
And what do you think about this? About how MLB has just announced that the, the Ghost Runner rule is going to be considered to be demolished in the talks at the beginning of next year, but they won't get rid of it until 3 years from now.
Boo! Get rid of it. Boo.
That's true. And what do you think about how Alex Bregman said to the reporters, I'm not thinking about opting out of my contract with the Red Sox yet. I'm thinking about this game that we just lost, and I appreciate all the hard work this team did and the players and my teammates, and I love this uniform. And he says, I would love to come back to Boston, but he says, I don't know. What do you think of what Alex Bregman said?
I hope he comes back, to be honest.
I understand that. And what do you think about Bregman saying, I don't know if I will, but I hope I do come back, but we'll see in the off season.
That would be cool if he comes back.
True. Now we're going to be discussing the NFL. Literally the NFL has been really good, and the Steelers have been really doing much better this year, my dad's team. And I'm happy for the Steelers that they're doing really good. And plus, Pat McAfee even shared what his thoughts about the Buccaneers doing much better, Baker Mayfield doing really good. The Jets have been not as good at all, but literally my dad's side of the family are Jets fans. My cousin's in Green Bay Packers fan, and most of my family is the Giants and Bills fans. And I'm just glad the Buffalo Bills have been doing good. We will get those Buffalo Wild Wings, like my friend Randy says. And also I still can't believe the Eagles lost to the Broncos. That was very surprising. And also, SML, you need to stop liking the Cowboys, even if you don't like the Chiefs. Still, I understand why you liked the Cowboys, but then you like Tom Brady because he's the GOAT. And he is no doubt the GOAT. And honestly, my opinion, literally, the Chiefs are doing much better this year since they started off 0-2, which was very surprising that the Chiefs have been not doing really good at all this year. But the Chiefs are doing much better. I expect Travis Kelce to retire from football this year. I expect it to happen because literally he's getting old, and literally the Chiefs aren't doing as good. They don't look like they're going to make the postseason. Also, the Eagles have been on fire this year, even though they're 4-1. The Bills are 4-1. And the Patriots have been doing much better. The Buccaneers have been doing much better this year. The Lions have been doing great. Pat McAfee shared his thoughts on it. And honestly, it was really good to hear his thoughts on the Lions. The Lions have been really good this year. And the Ravens have been doing okay this year. Here's my friend Randy to discuss his thoughts on the NFL and WWE. I can't wait for Crown Jewel this weekend, about seeing John Cena versus AJ Styles and Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight that apparently Bronson Reed has never lost. And I think Roman Reigns is going to win that match. That's my honest opinion. And also we're going to get Rhea and Io versus the Karaoke Warriors, and Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. And I'm glad Maxine Dupree beat Becky Lynch, but it should have been for the title. And that was her first ever win in WWE in singles match from Maxine Dupree. Congrats on doing that. Here's my friend Randy to discuss his thoughts on WWE and the NFL. So Randy, what do you think about the NFL?
I'm so shocked that my team lost to the Broncos.
True. And what do you think about... Sorry.
Lost to the dang freaking Jaguars.
True, and I still can't believe SML's brother-in-law, Tito, is a Jaguar fan.
Out of all Jaguars did.
And how Logan is a Cowboys fan and a Tom Brady fan.
Yeah, that's like the dumbest choice you can make as a third team.
True. And what do you think about how literally this Pat McAfee shared his thoughts on Baker Mayfield having a really good start to the season and the Buccaneers doing very well this year and the Lions offense doing amazing so far this year and the Ravens doing okay and about the Eagles doing much better this year and the Buffalo Bills doing really good this year.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Lions and the Bills and the Eagles this year?
Eagles, like, I hope the Eagles make the Super Bowl again, but, like, at the end of the day, it's whatever.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think about how the, what do you call it, the Chiefs are not looking good and that they don't look like they're going to make the postseason, and about the Travis Kelce possibly retiring at the end of the year?
They're distracted because of that.
What do you think about Travis Kelce, though, considering it?
I mean, Travis been in the game for a lot of seasons, though. What do you expect him to stay for another season? His body's getting wrecked, even though he's in good shape. But if you understand, the tight end position is a very, very stressful and dangerous position to do. So, actually, the tight end and wide receiver is a very spot-on dangerous position to play in football.
That's true.
Even the running back, too.
Yeah. And what do you think about all those rumors that people kept spreading rumors that Mahomes was arrested when it wasn't true?
That was his dad.
Yeah. And also, what do you think about the, about this, the, what do you call it? Oh, about the Jets this year.
The Jets are not doing good.
And what do you think about the Young's rookie for the Giants that's doing really good since they benched Russell Wilson?
I mean, that's just crazy, though.
Yeah?
Like, Russell Wilson, like, was a waste of damn money.
True.
And then they just, like, what they did to, what's his name, from the what's it called, the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
They did with him, with Russell, and then what happened? What happened, Russell? You were doing good on the Steelers, and then now what happened? You went to the Giants, and now you're under pressure, buddy?
That's true. And what do you think about the Steelers this year?
Okay, they're doing way better than they were last year without Russell. They didn't have Russell, though.
That's true. And what do you think about this, about how the NFL is now raising a lot more money to, like, help out in the communities and the disability communities a lot more now?
Actually, I respect it now.
That's true.
I don't respect it because they didn't do a lot last year, but now they're doing a lot this year.
That's true. And what do you think about the WWE now that Crown Jewel's this Saturday, and how Cody Rhodes and Seth made that really good promo, and where we saw Seth say, "You betrayed me by tag teaming with the guy that we took out, and you literally tag team with Roman after I helped you so much to beat him," and about the Roman Reigns possibly, literally how Cody Rhodes said, "I thought you would understand, from enemy can become my ally."
Cody is not wrong.
And?
Seth is overreacting. I'm sorry to say it, but Seth, you're overreacting.
Yeah, and what do you think about how Seth was like saying, "You cannot handle the pressure"? And literally how Seth thinks he's a better champion.
I'm sorry, Seth, but you're not.
I understand that totally. I do. And what do you think about how the WWE is getting ready for Seth versus Cody for the Crown Jewel Championship? And Cody's like, "You couldn't beat me in Hell in a Cell. You couldn't beat me in these other matches." And how we're now I'm 3-0. You have to bring everything in your A game to beat me, and let's see if you can actually beat me.
He's not wrong.
And what do you think of what Paul Heyman said to Seth, saying, if you don't lose, I'm going to have to reconsider.
That was insane.
That Paul said, I will have to reconsider why I chose you over Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah. And what did you think about how literally Jay super kicked LA Knight, then Punk took out Jay, and then Jimmy took out CM Punk, and then how we saw the Usos lose to Punk and now LA Knight.
That was insane. I'm not gonna lie.
And do you think what LA Knight and Punk said is true, that Jay has to get to the back of the line, when Jay did get a rematch in the Fatal 4-Way match for the Heavyweight Championship?
Okay, so let me just say this, okay? Yes, Jay, I respect you, Yeet, but well, no, I don't agree with LA Knight, but LA Knight gets the back of the line, and Jay gets the back of the line. CM Punk never got a rematch after he won against Gunther and Seth cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase.
That's true. You're right about that.
So Seth is first. I mean, CM Punk is first in line. I'm just saying this for a fact.
Yeah, I understand that. And what do you think about Maxine Dupree getting her first win in WWE singles matches against Becky Lynch, and they didn't put the title on the line?
Well, the thing is, even if the title was on the line, it wouldn't even count as a change of the title because it was a count out.
Yeah. And what do you think of her getting her first win against Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch being cocky and not getting back in the ring by the countout?
Because Becky Lynch, aka the Leprechaun, has a mouth.
And what do you have to say to her and to Seth?
That should be a sandwich, woman.
And what do you think about the what do you call it? Rhea and Io versus Asuka, and Io said, "You two are not my family."
I look forward to it.
And where Io said to Asuka, "You guys are not my family anymore," and Rhea is.
Here's the thing: the Kabuki Warriors really screwed over, and then Asuka smacked Kari. I was like, "Oh no."
What do you think Kyrie's gonna do?
Just saying this: no matter if you're in a relationship or you're in like that kind of entertainment, never smack your wife, never smack your girlfriend. Even if you're a girl and you're dating each other, don't smack your girlfriend. Disrespectful.
That's true.
But that is assault, no matter what the causes are.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And what do you think about how...
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I understand. What do you think about how there's a rumor that we're going to possibly get Dom versus Brock, and also Dom apparently said he wants it, and apparently we got we're getting Roman versus Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight where Roman has to face him again, and Roman said, where Paul brought up his family, his father and his uncle, and he's like, the dumbass knows what they would say. Fight him now! And literally where Bronson Reed made the mistake by bringing up Roman's father and uncle, and where they say Bronson's never been beat in that kind of match, and Roman accepted it, and Roman stood on top.
The tribal chief never backs down, so all I'm saying is, good luck, Bronson. You're going to do it, buddy.
Yeah, and what do you think of Paul and Bronson bringing up Roman's father and uncle?
Oh, he's stupid enough to do that, though.
Yeah, and what do you think about how Roman said the dumbass knows them and knows what they would say? Fight him now!
He's not wrong.
And what do you think about Roman and everything, and that his contract is almost up? And there is a news from WWE and Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is now having his own cooking show where he cooks and he tries other people's food. It will be on October 24th, premiering on the USA Network. Braun Strowman is having his own cooking show, but calling himself Braun Strowman instead of his real name. What do you think of that?
That's amazing. Congratulations to Braun Strowman.
Yeah. And what do you think about how Braun is doing this and everything?
I mean, his contract expired, or they released him from the WWE.
Yeah.
But at least he's looking at the bright side. That's this other advantage outside of the WWE.
True.
Listen to your chat. If you don't have any career in the sports industry or the WWE or anything, always know there's other careers you can do in life.
That's true.
It doesn't have to be doing playing sports. It doesn't have to do like playing anything of athletes. But you can be a coach, you can be an assistant coach, you can work ways in anything. You can join a freaking basketball league. It doesn't have to be professional sports. You can still do what you love. I may not be playing professionally, but I'm still playing it for fun. Even though I'm working, I'm putting my body on line and stuff, but I'm still doing it. But what I love to do is play sports.
I understand that.
No matter what, don't let anything stop you. If your coaches say like it's not going to be 100%, you're going to be a starter or whatever, listen to your coaches. They know what's best for you. Okay.
That's true. And what do you think? Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you think about John Cena versus AJ Styles? We get it one last time.
I'm excited for it, but it hurts so bad, though.
I understand that. It hurts me, too. I can't believe we have now 5 dates left of John Cena.
Yeah.
It's so hard to believe. And what do you think about the news about this where we may get a match with Bailey and Lyra versus Roxanne and Raquel? And apparently Liv Morgan is close to returning.
Liv, please screw over Roxanne, and you know your favorite freaking spicy tamale, freaking Raquel Rodriguez. She kind of screwed you over, girl.
Yeah. And what do you think about how how WWE and Damien Priest are now discussing with MLB to start next year with the cool intros for the players when they come up to bat after Damien called them out?
That would be so cool. I would love it.
I understand that. And I want to let you know, thank you for doing this. This will be on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram and everything.
If you didn't know, like, subscribe, post that notification, and comment down below what you want to talk about next. And how about the next time I talk about what made me love the sports of everything I played?
Yeah.
I talk about the first sport I played and what I played after.
Definitely. And also, shout out to SML and Draft Neck Mark. Come on, join us already.
Logan, where's my range testicle? I'm a new boy. It's on my hand. I'm a new boy. I don't want my green day. I don't want it. I don't have to. I don't have to. I know I don't. I know I don't really have to. I don't really have to. I know I don't. I know I don't.
I understand that. That's funny. And thank you. And I'll upload this later.
Okay.
See ya.